Rusty, and welcome to The Late Show.
We have a special night for you tonight.
Because we're making Christmas great again.
Yeah.
Anyways, tonight is a special night indeed because we got our Christmas movie marathon.
Oh yeah, we've gotten off to a big start, getting to watch all those stars come in on the red carpet.
A big start indeed. We hope you guys are excited as we are to see all of the hard work and talent that these actors have put into their careers. But that's not the only reason we're here tonight.
No. Each year we seem like we need to be reminded of why we celebrate this season.
Really?
Yeah, because we tend to forget what Christmas is all about.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really.
Really?
Oh, jeez. Okay, yes.
Really?
Okay. All right. Tonight, we have a show for everyone. We have a show for the stressed out parent that is ready to give up on Christmas, and we also have a show for the kid that is discovering what Christmas is truly all about.
Yep, as if we need another Hallmark Christmas movie to remind us what the true meaning of Christmas is.
What's wrong with Hallmark?
What do you mean, what's wrong with Hallmark? It's the same thing every time. A small town girl moves to the big city, forgets her roots, gets with some kind of rich guy or whatever, but then she moves back to town and she starts remembering her roots, and then she meets some flannel wearing lumberjack hipster who was really ugly when they were growing up together in the small town, but now apparently he's really hot. And so then she gets on the phone with her sassy friend who gives her advice and says, you need to follow your heart. Date this guy. So she breaks up with the guy from the big city, starts going after the guy who's the lumberjack hipster. Then to give her just that extra little push she needs, she goes to the town's wise old grandpa that she grew up with, and he says something along the lines of, remember who you are. So then she decides, oh geez, I'm in love. But it gets better. The lumberjack guy and her together, they team up because they find out the small town bakery where they grew up eating pies and cakes together, it's in trouble and it's got to be saved. So then they fall even more in love, but then they get mad at each other for some dumb reason. Then they break up for a little bit. Then they get back together and they decide they can't live without each other. Then they save the bakery, and then get this. It turns out in the end, he wasn't some lumberjack guy. He was actually really rich. And then the bakery gets saved. So guys, that's the true meaning of Christmas according to Hallmark. Marry a lumberjack guy who's really rich. Save the bakery. Happy ever after. Merry Christmas.
Wow. I mean, barf. Yeah, we really don't need another one of those. I mean, these are the movies that cause our ice cream and tissue box shortage. Think about the other people that need ice cream and tissues. I mean, come on, ladies. I mean, I'm sorry we are ruining your Christmas season, ladies, but come on.
I'm not.
Anyway, let's get serious, man. Let's get back to the point of tonight's show. Tonight, we will be reminded that Christmas is about so much more than just gifts and stuff. And it's more about a hope and a Savior that was given to us.
Exactly. So tonight's first film comes from a holiday classic that we all grew up enjoying and loving. Tonight we're going to go to A Charlie Brown Christmas to take us back to the simple, childlike wonder of what Christmas is really all about.
All right now, there's no time for foolishness. We need to get on with our play. Lucy, please assign parts.
That's right. What about my part? What about the Christmas screen? Are you gonna let all this beauty go to waste? You do think I'm beautiful, don't you, Charlie Brown? You didn't answer me right away. You had to think about it first, didn't you? I know when I've been insulted. I know when I've been insulted.
Good grief. Who else needs a part?
Snoopy, you'll have to be all the animals in a play. Can you be a sheep?
Bah.
How about a cow?
Moo.
How about a penguin? Yes, he's even a good penguin. Oh! No. Listen, all of you. You've got to have direction. You've got to have discipline. You got to have respect for your director. I ought to slug you. I've been kissed by a dog. Get hot water. Get some disinfectant. Get some iodine.
Good grief. All right, everybody, let's take it from the top. Places, action.
Charlie Brown, isn't it a great play?
All right, that's it. If we're ever going to get this play off the ground, we need to have some cooperation.
What's the matter, Charlie Brown? Don't you think it's great?
It's all wrong.
Look, Charlie, let's face it. We all know that Christmas is a big commercial racket run by a big Eastern syndicate. You know.
Well, this is one play that's not going to be commercial.
Look, Charlie, what do you want?
We need the right theme. We need a Christmas tree.
Hey, perhaps a tree. A great big shiny aluminum Christmas tree. You get the tree. I'll handle this crowd.
All right, I'll take Linus with me.
Get the biggest aluminum tree you can find, Charlie Brown. Maybe painted pink.
Do something right for a change, Charlie Brown.
I love pink. I'll prefer a very dusty tree. No way, a dusty tree would ruin my naturally curly hair. Oh, well, everyone knows that Christmas is better with dust.
I just don't know, Linus. I just don't know. We ought to be focused on finding a nice Christmas tree.
I suggest we try over there, Charlie Brown.
This little one here seems to need a home.
I don't know, Charlie Brown. Remember what Lucy said? This doesn't seem to fit the modern spirit.
Oh, I don't care. We'll decorate it and it'll be perfect for our play. We're back.
Boy, are you stupid, Charlie Brown.
What kind of tree is that?
You were supposed to get a good tree. Can you even tell a good tree from a poor tree?
I knew he'd goof it up. He's not the kind that you can depend on to do anything right.
You've been stupid before, Charlie Brown, but this time you really did it. What a tree.
You're right, Linus. I should have picked this small tree. Everything I do is a disaster. I don't even know what the true meaning of Christmas is. Does anyone know what the true meaning of Christmas is?
Sure, Charlie Brown. I'll tell you what the true meaning of Christmas is. Lights, please. And there were in the same country shepherds abiding in the field, keeping watch over their flock by night. And lo, the angel of the Lord came upon them, and the glory of the Lord shone round about them, and they were so afraid. And the angel said unto them, Fear not, for behold, I bring you tidings of great joy, which shall be to all people. For unto you is born this day in the city of David a Savior, which is Christ the Lord. And this shall be a sign unto you. You shall find the babe wrapped in swaddling clothes, lying in a manger. And suddenly there was with the angel a multitude of the heavenly hosts, praising God and saying, Glory to God in the highest, and on earth peace, goodwill toward men. That's what Christmas is all about, Charlie Brown. I think the other kids here would agree as well.
God loves the world so much that he gave his only son. John 1:16. Merry Christmas, Charlie Brown.
Man, I love how Charlie Brown gets straight to the point.
I know, right? We could almost just stop there for the night.
No, you couldn't.
Oh, man. Who let y'all in?
We're magic. Locks don't work on us, you goober.
How?
Well, that's a dumb question, silly Willy. Everyone knows you can't keep elves away from a Christmas event.
Wait. There's... elves exist?
What do you mean, do elves exist? Do you exist? How's that feel?
It hurts a little.
Man, whatever. Man up. Man, come on. What do y'all want?
Easy, to show Christmas spirit.
Charlie Brown already did.
But Charlie Brown's always so depressed, and Christmas isn't supposed to be sad.
Well, maybe the reason he's so sad is because he's surrounded by annoying people like you guys.
Hey, there is nothing wrong with showing Christmas spirit.
Well, actually, Christmas can be hard for some people.
It can?
Yeah, you know, I think you guys showed up just in time. This next film is actually for you.
That's right. Our next film is a mashup of two classics in our culture. We're going to take The Office and Elf and put them together. So if you're a fan, this is the night for you. They're smashed together to remind us that we're all here in this struggle together.
Yep, and the last thing we need in that struggle is more fluffy self-help and surface-level happiness.
Yeah, if anything, 2020 has been a wake-up call that we really need.
Mm-hmm. So without further ado, we give you The Elfis.
Here at Flat Trees, we provide the highest quality printing paper for our customers. We call ourselves Flat Trees because, well, paper comes from trees and we make it flat. I'm such a loser.
This could be a great place to work, especially during Christmas time. This year I had a fantastic idea.
Working here is the most stupid thing right now. Our HR person had a terrible idea.
Woo!
Hey, how's it going? Have you ever seen one of these? Have you used this before? Have you? Santa has one of those. He drinks out of those all the time. That's pretty cool. Hey, have you seen these?
Hey, that reminds me. Jingle bells, I don't know the word. Jingle bells!
We use this every time we finish a toy in the North Pole. You want to try it?
No.
Okay, fine. Well, I'm going somewhere else.
Our HR decided to hire some elves to join our team during the Christmas season. I believe it's boosting morale around the office.
Danny the Elf, what's your favorite color?
Are you crazy? Sir, please hold on. I'm so sorry. Yes, I know your grandma would be great at owning a company. Sir, I'm so...
These elves are so annoying. They ruined our annual basketball tournament.
Snowball fight! Christmas 2025 is only 1,501 days away! Woo! You see, this is called pay-per-view! Christmas! Why, wow!
Seeing the joy that the elves bring to our workers has boosted
Chaos. Absolute chaos. Ugh.
the order and productivity, I believe. Boosted happiness. Yeah.
Never ask an elf to get you lunch.
Great. I don't have enough time to go get lunch. We'll do it for you.
Last one there's cotton-headed knitting muggins. Emily's gonna love this. I haven't had magic Christmas noodles in a long time. It's been weeks. Okay. What the heck is that?
This is one of the best snacks in the North Pole. Emily's gonna love this. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I bet she'll love it to death.
We got you lunch. Oh, thank you.
Here you go.
I really miss Tusty's elves. Or not.
How is it?
It's so amazing.
How's it taste?
It's wonderful. Really good.
Cool. Well, if you ever want any more, just let us know, okay?
Okay. Never ask an elf for lunch again. Ugh.
Just when you think things can't get any better, the elves,
they ruin everything. One time, I talked about taking my kids to go to the mall to see Santa, but, you know, he's not. Oh, I forgot kids are watching. Sorry. Didn't mean to be honest. Anyways, as I was saying, so I want to take the kids to the mall today at 4 to see Santa.
Santa! We know him! We know him! We know him! We know him! Santa's here! Santa!
Are you kidding this?
Although we do flatten trees here, we don't want people's hearts to be flat too. So we put the elves in charge of spreading Christmas cheer. Look, so things seem to be a little tense among the workers. I think they may have a lot going on in their lives.
You don't think it's us, do you?
no, no way.
Yeah, no, you guys are doing great.
To ease tension in the office, do you guys know the best way to spread Christmas cheer?
Yes! The best way to spread Christmas cheer is singing loud for all to hear! Oh, Santa's coming tonight, tonight! Santa's coming tonight! Santa's coming tonight, tonight! Santa's coming tonight!
This company has a bright future ahead of us. The Christmas joy is through the roof.
Yeah, there's stuff going through the roof, alright. Whatever I throw through it, it's official. This place has ruined Christmas.
Guess I'll never get to be an office basketball champion. That's life for you. You lose your dreams, work in an office, and sit in traffic. Look, I just wanted to start a new revolution of office sports, okay?
Early retirement is looking pretty good right now.
I think it's safe to say we're gonna keep trees flat here, but everybody's Christmas spirit, we're gonna keep it inflated like tall hills or mounds or like a giraffe's why can't I ever drive it home, man? It's terrible.
So, what did you guys think?
Those elves were terrible. That's not us. They're forgetting something so important.
What did they forget?
Gifts. Speaking of which, we gotta get back to the North Pole to help with packing the sled. See ya!
They just disappeared. They did the snap thing and the. That's crazy.
They're finally gone.
You're right. They are finally gone. Well, anyways, magical or not, I think they missed the point.
They definitely did. But like they said, speaking of gifts, is this not the part of the show where we do the typical Christmas is about giving and not about getting?
Yeah, kind of like how every single answer in your Sunday school class is Jesus. Ha 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 ha! Wrong! Really, what the question is not should you give, but what you give.
Mm-hmm.
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 Mm-hmm. Okay, that one was probably
that was a little weird. But if you're out there and you're a parent, let's get serious, man. Okay, all right. So I'm
You're
sorry.
right.
I'm
You're
sorry.
right. Let's bring it back.
If you're out there and you're a parent who is stressed out about the bills during this Christmas season, this spoof, this one's for you. All right. It's a Wonderful Life. May just be the encouragement that you need.
Yeah, you know, sometimes parents need to remember that the greatest gift you can give your kids is time with you and the hope of a savior.
That's right. All that stuff, it just ends up in the attic.
Right. I can't even remember the stuff my parents got me. What I do remember is the time that they spent with me and the love of God that they taught me about in their lives.
That's so good. So let the show continue with our presentation of It's a Wonderful Life, I guess.
Sir, you alright?
I'll be fine.
You don't look fine.
Alright, you really want to know? I wish Christmas didn't exist.
Whoa, that's a big thing to say. Why's Christmas got you down?
You see, I have a son, and I work all the time, and I try so hard, and I just can't ever seem to provide nice things for my son. Just Christmas always makes me feel like a big failure.
I can show you something that might cheer you up. Hop in.
Well, normally I never get in the car with a stranger, but at this point, what I got to lose?
Alright, don't freak out, but I'm actually an angel, and this here truck is a time machine.
On second thought, I got somewhere I gotta be.
Too late.
Wait,
Hold on!
What's going on here?
Hold on!
What are you doing?
Look, I told you that star looks like a giraffe waving to a camel. It looks nothing like an apple.
You're delusional. What do you think?
Sorry, gonna have to go with the boss on this one. This constellation will be called Girafficus, waving to a camelus.
What kind of name is that?
Yeah, what's with us at the end of everything?
Science, my dear boy, science. It makes everything more sciencey. We are wise men after all.
Has science even been invented yet? Science will arrive in all good time, Hello there.
Who are you guys?
I'm Clarence, and this here's George, from the future. Okay.
Wait, the future?
Clarence, what have you done here?
Brought you back to the Roman Empire, right before the wise men set off to Bethlehem to celebrate the birth of the new king.
You mean the Bible story?
Bingo!
I'm losing my mind.
You're the kind of guy that has the look and the voice where you can put a positive spin on anything.
What do you expect me to be, like Jimmy Stewart? Well, looks like we're gonna have ourselves a nuclear Armageddon. Well, come on away from the window, everybody! Wow. Look at that mushroom cloud. Looks like it could just melt the skin right off your face.
Wow, that was really good. You can really put a positive spin on everything.
What'd you bring me here for, Clarence?
Brought you here to show you Christmas isn't what you think it is, and that you're not a failure. The wise men know a thing or two. Boys, you want to show them what you're up to?
Well, we just got finished naming the constellation that looks like a giraffe waving to a camel. Science is progressing here.
That's not all that's progressing here. We've also progressed in making dumb names for things.
He's talking to you, Mr. Us, at the end of everything.
Cut me some slack. It was a great discovery.
Good grief. Tell him about the big one.
Oh, yeah. Yes, indeed. We're preparing to follow the big one.
The big one?
Basically, we found a star that will lead us to where the new king is being born.
Apparently, the world has been waiting on this king for thousands of years. It was foretold that he would save the world.
Well, speaking of following stars, it's time that we head out. Let's go, guys. Come on in.
Now, hold on just a minute. Now, spell this out for me, will you? You guys are rich. You live in this fancy place you got here, and you're willing to trek across the desert and give away these prized possessions to a king?
Yep, this king's pretty important. All the money and fame doesn't last anyway.
Rich or poor, we are all worm food.
But the new king also values us, which has to count for something. Maybe that's all that matters.
You know, people back in my neck of the woods could really hear something like that. We actually celebrate this birth of the king, and where I'm from, we call it Christmas. And unfortunately, people have turned it into this big commercial fiasco. And honestly, maybe there's more important things than buying stuff for my son, like the love of a good father and the love of a good king.
That was really good. We could always use another wise man.
I appreciate the offer, but I better get back to my family.
You guys ready to go?
Let's do it.
Well, Clarence... Clarence! Clarence! Where are you, Clarence? Clarence! Please, I gotta get back to my wife and my kids. Clarence, please! Where are you, Clarence? I want to live again. Please, God, I want to live again. Clarence! Where? Oh.
Sir, wake up. Wake up, sir. You okay?
What year is it?
It's 2020.
It's 2020? Woohoo! I'm more than okay. It's 2020. It's the best year ever. What could go wrong? Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas, trees! Merry Christmas, parking lot! Merry Christmas, nice boom guy! I gotta get back to my son and tell him how much I love him! Yeah! Son! Merry Christmas, son!
Look at this marvelous bell I found.
Wow, son, I hear that every time a bell rings an angel gets its wings. Attaboy, Clarence.
Merry Christmas, Dad.
Merry Christmas, son.
Geez, that was a creepy baby. Sorry if anybody in the audience, if your kid looks like that.
Man, whoa, you can't say that. That kid's family could be at premiere tonight.
Alright, sorry. What I meant to say was, you should be so blessed to have a kid that looks like that. Anyways, is there anything else we want to leave our viewers with tonight?
I think so. It's been a rough year for us all. I think it's important for us to remember that we're not in control of anything that happens. But what you do have power over is where you put your hope.
It's true. If you're discouraged because of what this year has brought, maybe ask yourself, where does your hope lie? Because in the end, everything is lost if there is no hope, or if we're basing our hope on things that are eventually gonna collapse. I went Australian there.
Why did you do that?
I don't know.
I, for one, really hope that there are some tissues and ice cream left at the store. Specifically, Christmas cookie ice cream, because that's my favorite.
You too with the Hallmark?
No! Season 2 of The Mandalorian just came out, and who doesn't cry and eat ice cream whenever Baby Yoda does something cute? He's so adorable! Or when a random appearance of an old character, beloved character from an old Star Wars movie comes out. I mean, they just show up sometimes. It's just amazing.
Good grief. You're even worse than girls in Hallmark movies. I mean, if I see another Baby Yoda Christmas tree or a Baby Yoda meme, I'm gonna remind people why adult Yoda is way more awesome. I mean, in episode 2, he takes a lightsaber.
Anyways, stop. Well, calm down. Before you go into another one of your rants, that's all we have for tonight. We hope tonight has given you a good reason to hope and a reason to celebrate Christmas.
So with that said, good night and Merry Christmas.